Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope we're all ready to watch some Super Mario 64. It's gonna be a huge match. It's gonna be Cheese, arguably the best player to ever do it, PB of 4734, versus Biinny, the PB of 4804. We all love Biinny. He's a model of consistency. Two absolute titans of 70 star going head to head here. I am the live clucking egg, otherwise known as Vyro, and I'm joined here by a titan in his own right, the one and only Punkation. What's up, Punkay?
Hey, what's up? That was probably the greatest introduction I've ever heard. That was actually mind blowing.
Well, should be ready to start here in just a minute. Should be a really good race, though. Pretty excited to watch this one.
So it ended recently, but there was a 246 relay that happened, and during that I raced Cheese in 70 star, and he got a 48.56. So Cheese like he hasn't been he like took a break for a while, but like he doesn't really seem rusty to me, I guess. Like I saw what happened to his tippy. He could have gone like a low 48 or something with like a really good tippy. But Biinny can definitely be a threat because Biinny is consistent. Like he's very consistent, and that's super important for races for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's also got a low 49 in the race against me the other day, so I would say he's probably the favorite of this race, but you never know. He's probably, I'd say, a bit more of a consistent player, although they're both. Cheese is going to get a good time regardless. You know, it doesn't really matter how many mistakes he makes. He's just too good not to get a good time. So, but it should be a good one. Yeah, we're just getting started here. I'm always so nervous during these intros when I'm racing. It's like lacking to skip in a race is like 1,000 times more difficult for me than it is normally. I don't know if it's like that.
The whole beginning until I'm done with Womps, I've gotten a lot better when it comes to nerves, but like when I raced bidding, for example, and the Simply 70 Star Invitational, I was extremely nervous. Like I was shaky, and like I remember doing like Alice, and I couldn't even like time the A button 3 times to like do the triple jump because I was just so nervous.
Yeah, that really sucks. I hate feeling like that. I usually settle down somewhere in the basement.
Cheese might go for Island Hop again. Yeah, he's going for Island Hop. In the relay, he did Island Hop.
I don't know about this.
It's really ballsy. Okay.
I really don't know about this decision from Cheese.
Okay, if he gets it here, it's like about even. Okay.
Got it.
That was like about even. So Island Hop stays like 5 seconds, and I would say he lost roughly that.
Yeah.
He did not save time with that. However, he now looks really, really cool because he went for it in a race.
Yeah, Cheese flexing a little bit, it seems. I don't really know why you would go for Island Hop in a race. I don't think those 5 seconds are necessary at all. Unless you're actually going for attempts.
I don't know, he probably just wants to like look cool or something. I can understand it. But the main reason is probably because he just feels confident in it. Like I mentioned earlier, in the relay, he got it first try, so he was like, all right, I feel confident in this, so I'm just gonna like go for it in this race here. And it didn't really pay off, but like it could have been a lot worse. We all know what can happen with Island Hop.
Yeah, if you hold A's a little bit too long, you'll go over that ledge, and there's pretty much no coming back from that. Biinny messing up his 100 coin cycle here. He's gonna go for. I actually don't even. What's the star called?
Shoot into the wild blue.
Oh yeah, wild blue. There we go.
How do you not know the name of that star?
Dude, I just speedrun this game. I don't know anything about it other than the execution of it.
Commentator Vira with the professional intro, but appearing unprofessional right now with this lack of game knowledge. All right. Anyways,
I'm a competitor. Okay, I'm no commentator. I'm not that washed.
Anyways, Biinny is doing a slower 100 coin route. It makes it a lot easier to make the cycle, which he just did with ease. I personally am a big fan of this route in races. It loses it's like apparently a second. I think it's more like 2 seconds.
It's definitely 2, yeah.
But like the fastest route, it's like super easy to screw up, and if you don't make the cycle, you can lose like 8+ seconds. You lose like probably 8 seconds minimum, but it can be a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I'm also a fan of the slower 100, but I can definitely understand why Cheese does the fast one. Especially when you're used to it, I really don't think it's that hard. I think you should only not go for it if you're struggling with mirrors, which I don't think Cheese is, seeing how he went for Island Hawk.
For like the people who are super new, I guess, basically that 100 coin route's easier because you skip like 5 coins at the very beginning. So you just like grab those at the end. That's why it makes it so much easier to get the cycle. Alright, Biinny going for Alice. Gets it no problem. I didn't see Cheese's movement.
Cheese is getting the fast.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, so Cheese just made the cycle with the faster 100 coin route, so he just like gained a couple seconds with Biinny right there. I think Cheese also did texture setup. I would like to say so. So Biinny is doing a safer setup here. That's also like another probably 2 seconds lost.
You know if Cheese went for texture setup? Because I know he didn't in the race against me. I don't think he does.
I wasn't paying attention, but like I think he normally does it in races. They're around even now though for sure, but Cheese is like Cheese definitely had a little more risk in his womps, but it ended up paying off for him. We will not be able to compare until they do wing cap, until they like start wing cap or whatever. Oh, Cheese failing the wall kick. He just like pretty much lost the time save on his 100 coin route right there. Just went down the drain.
So they both look to be having fine womps fortresses overall, though, for a race, I'd say.
Oh yeah, they're
too bad.
They're both having like nice swamp fortresses. Okay, so Biinny got a 645. That is perfectly fine for a race. Like that's not bad at all. No major mistakes. Oh, apparently Cheese went for full setup. My bad. So they did like the same strat for Canlets. Oh wait, no, I don't know why I said that earlier. We won't be able to compare until they like enter CCM. For some reason, I said when they enter wing cap. I was completely wrong with that.
I think he meant like the wing cap. I don't know.
No, I meant like the wing cap star that Biinny is gonna do right now. I had a brain fart. My bad. So because Cheese already did Island Hop, by the time he like enters Dark World, he's gonna have like 1 more star. So that's why there's like a big difference right now.
Yeah. So when you go for Island Hop, you're not actually replacing the star. You're getting the same star. You're just doing it in a way where you only have to go into ball 1 battlefield 1 time. Whereas Biinny's gonna have to go back to bottom battlefield to start using the kneecap later on.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, on an up stage, like it's like roughly 5 seconds. Like a long time ago, I heard it saved like 8 seconds. I've heard like 6 seconds. And very recently, according to Tama, I think it saves 5 seconds. I don't know what to believe anymore, but it's around 5.
I've always thought 5 to 6, somewhere in between there.
From what I saw, they both had like pretty nice wing caps. Oh, Biinny getting burned.
Oh, that last jump might have actually messed him up. I don't think he can make Shigeru now because of that jump.
Oh, he definitely can.
Oh, and Biinny can get death. That is so unfortunate. That is horrible. You can't be happy with that.
That's very unlucky. That's why I turned my camera at that part. I pressed C right once so I can look at where the Goombas are. He didn't do that. But that's why people do that. Because if you get really unlucky, then the Goomba will just be in the way. The Goomba was like almost in the way again. Alright, so clearly Cheese has a really big lead now because they're like not too far from being synced up here in Dark World, but Cheese, like, he doesn't have to go back to bottom battlefield.
And although it's so early in the race, it is going to be difficult for Biinny to catch up.
Oh,
sliding all the way down. That's a pretty big mistake. Still not nearly as big as Biinny's, though. He's still well in the
See, this race is certainly not over because the Cheese just... Wow, I'm kind of surprised that Bowser throw hit. If Cheese just keeps on doing that stuff, then Biinny's gonna catch up, like, very quickly. He lost a lot of time in that ending. All right, so here's where the route differs. Biinny's gonna get the start of the wing cap, and Island Hop like skips it. So Cheese touched the CCM door. It was like 10:56. So when Biinny touches the door, that's when we can compare. But it's like probably like 30 seconds. Wow, it's actually like exactly 30 seconds.
Yeah. I actually feel quite bad for Biinny. It's not like him to die there. He's usually very, very clean on his Dark Worlds.
Yeah, you don't see many you don't see many Dark World deaths to a Goomba like that, especially in races. There's a strat that like Tago and D would ever do for the baby penguin star, and like if you press Z, you can like press Z midair to drop the penguin, but it'll still like trigger the text. I don't really know how it works, but it's really optimized. But it's like difficult from what I've heard.
I haven't seen that. It looks very interesting. It sounds very interesting.
It's like a part of the reason why Tago's CCM build is like kind of absurd, because he does that optimization. Okay, Cheese he missed one coin. That means that he has to get all the coins on the slide. If he misses one coin here, then he has to grab an extra red coin after he like exits the slide, and that loses a lot of time. But he's probably safe here. The only real like kind of hard part, somewhat, is like jump where you get all the coins. Yeah, he's safe here. Okay, it's interesting to see them both triple jump dive into the chimney. I guess more people are starting to do that.
I was just gonna say that, yeah, that's an interesting strat.
Tago does it too. That's an optimization I should consider picking up. Alright, so Cheese with a 1326 CCM, that's pretty good for a race. So Biinny's like probably gonna get, you know, like 30 seconds slower than that.
I believe he got a similar CCM time to Biinny earlier today and still managed 48 out of it, so.
Who did?
It's not over yet. You, right?
Yeah, that CCM time Biinny just got, that was like the exact CCM time almost that I got, and I got mid 48. BBH is overall pretty easy, but sometimes the balcony star will go really poorly. It looks like Cheese did it no problem. I think Biinny does the same optimization at the end where you like long jump into the boo. Or he might like opt in for the punch to like play it a little safe. Yeah, there's a punch. That loses like around a second. Cheese screwing up his movement there. That's an opportunity for Biinny to catch up by a few seconds. I didn't really see how Cheese screwed that up. I think he like does a different strat than I do.
So she's got a 1502 BBH.
1502?
Yeah. He looks like he's still about 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's more like 29. But yeah. So SSL is coming up. This is a pretty big moment in 70 Star. It's like it's pretty easy for this level to just like change who's like winning the race. I know neither of these players do Tama Plus. I know Cheese doesn't do it. He does that strat, which is like the second fastest RTA strat for this. It's like pretty safe. Oh yeah.
So Cheese is going for double pillarless.
I'm not surprised.
One pillarless, given his lead that he has so far, but he might not be aware of it.
I feel like they're both gonna do double pillarless.
Biinny throwing the bomb at the camera. It's a Biinny strat if I've ever seen one. But it looks like he's gonna get into the pyramid no problem here.
He's consistent with it though. Alright, let's see if Cheese gets it again. I don't know if Biinny is gonna go for double pillarless. We'll have to see. Alright, and Cheese did double pillarless, so that's screwing up. It's a pretty good position for him. Okay, Biinny going for double pillarless. That's looking pretty good.
Looks like he's got it, yeah.
Both players getting double pillarless without screwing up. That's pretty good. Well, actually, I spoke a little soon. You can screw up the movement in the pyramid. Alright, this seems fine.
Cheese looks a little low on the talent here. He's gonna have to.
Oh, what happened? I didn't see how that happened.
Yeah. That only loses about a second though, so he's okay.
Yeah, but another opportunity for Biinny. Just don't drop any spaghetti on Talent Star and he gains like a second. Something I want to point out is that I noticed that Biinny is doing save and continue for every star. I don't remember the number, but like over the course of the run, that loses a few seconds for sure. Okay, that time he did continue without save, but earlier I've definitely seen some saving continues.
I've noticed that as well. Yeah. I wonder if that's on purpose or he might just be doing that for consistency.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to you don't want to be that guy who like saves and quits in a race.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Oh wait, that happened to you, right?
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. I didn't look at I didn't look at their timers when they were done with SSL, but like it's still around 30 seconds. But Biinny does a unique strat for that star, as you can see. He as far as I know, he's the only player who does that strat. See right there, Biinny just saved. I don't know what's going on. He seems to be like doing it sometimes.
And missing a coin. Not a good angle here. He's gonna have to. Only he's gonna be able to roll out with this. Oh, he slid.
I think he slid a little bit on purpose so his rollout would go on the star. Sure. Biinny gained a little time there, as you can see. Because Cheese had to do like an additional jump to not knock over the last bully into the lava.
Looks like he just made up what he lost on the wing cap star.
Yeah. Alright, I'm assuming that neither player is doing pro lava boost. That's like there's almost no one who like really goes for that strat in RTA. Especially in a race. Yeah, Cheese isn't doing it. I completely agree with that. That lava boost Cheese did is like it's like really consistent and really safe, and it loses like a second and a half over pro boost.
Yeah, especially if Cheese is watching the stream, he knows he's had such a massive lead, so there's really no reason to go for any difficult optimizations like that. Biinny as well, he looks like he's been playing very safe and consistent, trying to be at least. Oh, he is. He's going for a pro strat here.
That was I've never seen like that a boost in that way. He went in like the opposite direction after he got burned. Is that was kind of wild, but as you can see with what Biinny did, he didn't move like nearly as much as Cheese did before like going into the lava fall, so that saved time. That was like kind of spicy.
And those are the things Biinny needs to pull off to slowly chip away at this lead that Cheese has.
Alright, this star began at 2150 for Cheese, but it's probably still like around a 30-second difference. Oh, accidental ground pound. Hate to see that happen.
Some beautiful swimming from Cheese, very optimized.
Okay, Biinny is behind by 35 seconds at the beginning of the star.
So it seems his lead, the gap widened despite the strat that Biinny was able to pull off.
I have no idea if like either I think Cheese is gonna do front sub maybe.
Yeah, he will be.
Okay, but with that camera, he's doing front sub. I wonder, judging by Biinny's gameplay so far, I feel like he's gonna do like the safer strat, which probably it loses like a second and a half ish, but has like no risk almost.
Cheese with a very nice camera there, turning
That
on
was
delay to reduce as much lag as possible.
that was really good by Cheese. All right, Manta Ray Star coming up. This star can go very, very poorly, especially in 70 star, because you can't just like swim to the other side and get another star. All right, as long as you get like, as long as you go through the first ring, then you're pretty much fine. Cheese has been playing well in this race.
It's time for Flaherty though. I would say the most important stage in the entire run.
Entire race can change.
Ooh, a little movement fail, but he's still gonna make the cycle if he does the rest well.
I didn't see what he screwed up.
He had a bad angle wall kick.
Oh no!
Again. He's not gonna be able to make it. He's gonna get early Ellie's though. He's gonna lose about 10 seconds over a perfect fire seat.
Does early Ellie's really lose 10 seconds over lava boost? That kind of seems too much.
Maybe a little less. I think it depends on the ending really. The ending is it's hard to say for me because of the ending. It feels random. Okay, he only got burned once. Yeah. This
is a big moment for Biinny. Okay, he touched the wall right there and had no speed. He can still get lava boost. As long as he just gets lava boost, he just caught up a lot, but like solid 10 seconds or 8 seconds, something like that. And he gets lava boost. So let's see if he has a clean ending too. I think Cheese's ending was kind of
poor. Much too early. That's really bad. He's actually behind Cheese now on this fire scene.
That was a big moment for Biinny. That really sucks. So the Cheese have a slightly better fire seat, or is like pretty close.
Very, very close, yes. But I think Cheese is very slightly closer.
Cheese, I think Cheese's fire seat, there was like a 25-42 fade out. 25-42 is 41 seconds off a 25-01, which is literally the best fire seat time like ever gotten in a run. That run is actually absurd. Like after doing runs of this category for a bit, 25-01 is actually ridiculous. So she's only being like 40 seconds or so off of it in a race. That means that he's on low 48 pace or like barely 47 capable. So Cheese is a really nice run going right now. Biinny is on 48 pace too, but it's more like high 48. Is it just me, or did Cheese side flip for the first triple jump wall kick star, but not do it on the second?
He did triple jump for both of them.
No, he didn't side flip for both?
No. I'm curious to see if Biinny, what strat he's going to use for those.
I would imagine he's going to do side flip. I don't think Biinny knows how to do it without side flip. You know what I find kind of wild? Tago does the side flip for both of those stars. I'm still like kind of surprised by it.
Well, side flip is very consistent. So.
Yeah, I mean it took me a while to like get the faster strat down, and like not doing side flip, it doesn't save a crazy amount of time. It's like I don't even know if you save the full second if you do it for both stars. But like I get it like every time almost now. I think Cheese's 100 coin has been better. I've been like, it's been kind of hard to keep track of both.
Yeah, in general, the star went fine for both of them. The
Yeah,
Java 100 is one of those stars that you're kind of at the mercy of RNG a little bit. Could use a lot to RNG if it doesn't go well.
Yeah, some people really don't like this 100 coin star because of the RNG. I personally like that 100 coin for some reason, but there's a lot of RNG.
It's like the SL 100 of 70 star.
I'm assuming Biinny's gonna side flip here. Yeah. Oh, almost everyone does that side flip, by the way. I don't side flip. Para doesn't side flip. D whatever doesn't side flip. Do you side flip, Byra? I don't know.
I learned the non-side flip strat completely, but I went back to side flip for the consistency.
That makes
So
sense.
I know both of them.
I don't know the time difference right now. It's probably like around 50 seconds. I'll like when Cheese is done with TH, I'll try to remember what he finished at.
Yeah, at this point in the race, Cheese is going to need to make a very massive mistake for Biinny to be able to catch up. It's just the way it is.
I mean, I've won a billion races versus Cheese because he like just had a Mario meltdown in Tippy.
That's true. Tippy, maybe it'll happen. Biinny going for a slam on secrets. It's,
oh,
ooh,
what? That was weird.
Well.
That seemed kind of unlucky.
Speaking of meltdowns, might be seeing one right here.
Yeah, those secrets were quite a bit worse than Cheese's. I think Cheese had like perfect secrets.
I think Cheese is very dialed in right now. The nerves are gone. He knows this is his race to lose. He's just very focused, I would say.
I'm wondering if Cheese even like. I'm wondering if Cheese even like looks at the stream though.
I don't think you need to look at the stream to know that. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I mean, he knows his pace.
Yeah,
he knows the likelihood that he's dominating right now.
Exactly. Also, Cheese's THI fade out was 31-12. After this THI, Cheese might be of like a full minute ahead. Starting off with reds is like kind of interesting. I like to save it for like in case of a backup, I guess.
That's true, yeah. Of course, the normal backup would be box stream. It's kind of like a second backup.
Pretty good movement by Cheese, except for the ending and like earlier. Okay, I looked at Biinny's THI fade out. He's exactly a minute behind. Cheese is playing really well in this race.
Absolutely, that's the thing. Biinny's not on a bad run by any means. Cheese is just playing very good. Biinny can still get a very good time with this race.
This race is looking like it's going to come down to Tippy, though, for sure. Why does Vyro sound like Live Egg? Good question.
Well, Live Egg was always my inspiration to play this game, so I kind of tried to copy him a little bit.
I feel like Cheese is not going to go for Breezeless. Cheese does not like Breezeless.
Yeah, Cheese is definitely a Breezeless hater.
He thinks it's like the
I think
hardest
he's
part
always
in the
gonna go
game.
for it.
Alright, Cheese is box jump and the Breeze Star. I don't
rollout. Oh, I don't know about that.
I really don't think Cheese is going for Breezeless, but like he might be feeling himself. He might be like,
I say he's going for it. I say he's gonna try to get like a very.
It's so hard to tell. He might be feeling himself. He's like, this run is so good. I just want to go for this Breezeless. All right, he's going for it. Oh my god, dude, Cheese is playing so well.
Tago not in the GSA 70-star league, but Cheese seems to be racing him indirectly here. Maybe trying to get a world record in a race, maybe?
Oh wow, he triple jumped super low on that.
Ooh, oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm surprised he even made it that far, honestly. All right, that's a few seconds lost. What star does Biinny have left? Has he done the Breeze Star? Maybe not.
I believe he has Breezeless left.
Am I the only one who does that first? I've always done it first. Oh, all right. First. He's gonna go to Breezeless.
Since '96. Gets it every time.
Both runners getting the Breezeless in a race. Pretty sick. It would only be like a 30-second difference if Biinny didn't like get unlucky in Dark World. That definitely lost like around 30 seconds. Maybe more like 20 to 25. Okay, Biinny with like a beautiful snowman's head.
So 3607 for Cheese. That is high 47 pace, I believe.
I don't know how far behind that is from Tago's run, but like judging by this gameplay, I would say a 47 is possible. But like it's obviously not world record pace. Like world record was over a long time ago. Like when he was done with Fire Sea, he was like plus 41 on world record. There's no way you're gonna world record after that.
That's true.
Nice punch grab. I very recently like started doing punch grabs. For some reason, I was doing like a dive.
The second miss? Or just for both?
It's for both. It was like pretty scrubby, but I stopped it.
On the first mips, it seems very awkward to do a punch grab on the English version. It so slow.
I get the punch grab every time for first mips.
Cheese with a nice box jump. The only notable star I'd say in HMC, everything else is pretty easy.
In 70 star, when you do box triple jump star, like after that, it feels like you're kind of done with the level.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, for this star, sometimes you'll screw up the wall kick. Like I did it recently, but it's kind of rare for top players to do that.
Yeah, nothing you would ever be nervous about, at least.
There's also the boulder star where you can get like super unlucky, and the boulder just goes straight at you. I don't fully agree with Biinny doing that star first, because if you have like a Mario meltdown and can't do box triple jump, then it's like a really quick and easy backup to just long jump onto that platform and grab the star.
Yeah, that's definitely the main backup. I'm not sure why he would take that away from himself.
You could also like back it up by doing like the Chris's miracle star, I guess. Just like fall down. Like I mean the door's right there. I know Tago's run that was like 2 frames off Cheese's world record at the time got like a 3840 HMC, and Cheese is 34 seconds off of that, and that's with like a horrible TikTok clock. So if Cheese gets like a perfect tippy, he could get sub 4750, I believe, with like a near perfect tippy. Pretty sure. I mean, getting a 47 like period would be nutty. Like I don't know if a 47's ever been done in a race.
This could be it. He's definitely on pace.
Kind of sloppy, but like no big mistake. Oh, he went for the triple jump optimization.
That was nice.
I didn't see Biinny's HMC fade out, but it's probably like a minute behind. I mean, he's like a minute behind. Ooh.
Lucky for Biinny. Bonking there.
It's okay. He just needs to bust out a casual glitchy wall kick and make up that time. I stopped doing glitchy wall kick, dude. At least in like races and runs for now, because I feel like I got worse at it.
Seems like a very unnecessary strat. So late in the game, that's for sure.
I know. Tago is a glitchy wall kick hater. He just like plays it safe. I mean, I can like respect that decision. Alright, Cheese only has Sweeney and the Breeze left, I believe. He doesn't know how to do like the pro strat. Almost no one does that now. I think me, Paracusi, and D whatever are the only ones who do that. .42.02. He's still very clearly 47 pace. That wasn't like a bad Rainbow ride at all.
This could be actually a monumental moment in Mario history. The first ever race 47. Pretty big deal in my opinion.
Are we entirely sure about that though? Because I really don't know if it's been done before. Oh,
I feel like we would have heard about it. Oh, this is really
Biinny's screwing up too. Both players kind of. Cheese is having like a huge Mario meltdown. Biinny had like Mario meltdown, but it wasn't as big of a meltdown. I don't know what just happened to Cheese. He just threw away like 10 seconds.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Such a simple thing too.
I'm pretty sure he can still 47. I'm pretty sure Biinny's been like slowly catching up because like he's about to enter TikTok and Cheese isn't even done with 100 coin. 100 coin is like, no, it's still like around a minute difference. It's like roughly, it's like a 53, 55-ish second difference right now. Biinny did catch up a little bit. Oh, bad ending for Cheese. What if Cheese just chokes really hard and then loses this race? He goes from like 47 pace to like
Could happen. Absolutely could happen. You know, Sky. You can die in Bowser in the Sky.
Dude, there's been a lot of races where Cheese just he could not do like triple jump wall kick.
This could remind me of a race, Cheese versus you at GBQ. Cheese was ahead going into Sky, pretty sizable lead, and then he died in Sky and you won the race.
That ending was a lot better. And that 100 coin period was just better by Biinny.
Oh, yeah.
Like ending and beginning. There's not like there's not many things left that Cheese can realistically lose a lot of time on. I mean, he can like screw up triple jump wall kick here, but he got it. It definitely
struggling a lot here.
Oh, lost quite a bit of time. Yeah. Cheese is gonna have to have like a really bad Sky. The thing is, if Cheese is looking at stream, he doesn't have to do like triple jump wall kick. If he's looking at stream, he'll see the big lead and just skip it. It's been done in races before. It's like it's technically like the smartest decision, I would say, because you know if you don't do triple jump wall kick's like the main risk. Also,
sorry.
I have no idea if like Cheese is still on 47 pace.
He's not. He's not anymore.
You're like 100% sure?
Yeah, there's no way. He was high, very high 47 pace after HMC. He's made too many mistakes.
I think I can still bot my 4808. I don't know how long the split takes when you get towed. 46:15.
My goal here is just under 2 minutes. 159. Very high 159. And this will be moving left.
Is that like how optimized is that?
Really optimized.
I know Sky is like a minute 20-ish after you enter. 46:48 entrance. He can like almost tie in my 4808 with this. Will he go for triple jump wall kick though? Will he go for moving right side? Who knows? Oh, nice speed kick over the gap. Yeah, something drastic's gonna happen for Cheese to lose this.
Going for right side here.
Oh, that's really ballsy. Wow, he gets it. Ooh, that might have lost his like triple jump or right side time.
Yeah, pretty much canceled out. Oh. Another bomb for Cheese.
47:33. So, dude, yeah, he's gonna like tie my time if he doesn't miss throws. Cheese is known for missing Bowser throws though. One left. He
It's
missed,
a
I think.
miss. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
miss.
rip.
Here
All right,
comes Biinny.
now here comes Cheese missing like 10 throws. Oh, he gets it.
Uh,
That's like a 48-24 or something. That's very good. Dude, Cheese with like the consistency today.
yeah. Coming up with 48-24. It's a beautiful time. Very impressive stuff from Cheese. Biinny just gonna be finishing up here. Looking to get a 49. Despite his death in Dark World.
So Biinny, yeah, like it mid 49 if he gets his throws, which is like that's a pretty respectable race time, especially with what happened in Dark World. I think did that miss?
Oh, yeah, it's
still easily like 49 pace right now. Biinny was struggling to catch a tail.
He's gonna have some lag on this throw now. It's
only one miss, sir. It was really unfortunate. Just like he got screwed over by the Goomba, and he just couldn't gain the lead after that because Cheese just played on point.
Cannot be upset at a 49-43. It's a fine race time. Cheese with the absolutely world-class race. Props to both winners.
Give me 1 minute.
Hello.
Hey, Cheese, what's up?
Hi.
Can you hear you? Oh, there we go.
What's up?
All right.
Nice
Can you hear
race. Dude. You're nuts.
Can you guys
How did
hear
you
me?
feel about your run?
Yeah, we can hear you, Biinny.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sound fine now.
Oh, awesome.
It feels great, man. I mean, I played really well. First thing I noticed was that my upstairs is actually very consistent, more consistent than my downstairs, which is usually not the case with 70 star. But it happens to be that way right now, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing because upstairs in 70 stars is the harder part.
How about you, Biinny? I saw you had an unfortunate death there in Dark World, but how did you feel about your run overall?
Goomba RNG'd. I actually was just gonna crack on with that and just think, you know what, I'll just take 4-second loss, but can't do anything really. Rolled out. I was gonna try and like delay the dive a little bit and see if I could kill him, but can't do anything.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank
So,
Other than that, though, I had an alright run. 49, 30. What did I get? 49, 40 something. Oh, 43. It's alright. This is my best race time yet. Like during this, obviously, I've done faster than this before, but considering what happened and whatnot, it was an alright time. I literally couldn't pull. I don't think I could pull a 48-24, even if I played really well. Maybe like 48, 40 something is maybe my best race time, I think. So
you'd be surprised, man. Like your PB is 4804, I believe.
yes.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, you could definitely pull out this time, I think, because I think the more top runners like do no reset runs, for example, they'd be surprised at how much runs they can get close to PB. But
Right.
apart from that, so you died on Darkwood because of the Goomba. I didn't.
Yeah,
realize.
like so. I think I was ahead. Maybe did you do Island Hop? I think you did.
He did, but
Okay.
he screwed up the wall kick like 3 times. He pretty much didn't save time with it.
Yeah, I think I might have been ahead at that point, and then basically I'm still like doing races on my old controller, and like the angles are a bit weird. And when I jumped off the box, he just like looking left really steep, and I touched the fire. So I almost did it again for a second time as well, but I managed to just about get past it. But yeah, I touched the fire, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna take a small loss. But then when I went up there and, you know, rolled out, the Goomba was perfectly placed when I'd rolled out, and I took damage. So I got knocked back and fell off.
Yeah, those those Goomba deaths don't happen very often, especially in races. But
Yeah.
as someone who's watching that entire race, there's like no one who could have made a comeback from that without Jesus playing.
Right.
Like, I don't know if that makes you feel any better, but he was just like playing on point.
I literally can see from 48-24 is like not long ago that was like my PV. So I mean, too fast for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I must say, this happens a lot when you take a break and you come back from the game. From my personal experience, and since I have come back, I just noticed. I think it's because of the introduction of the leagues and tournaments for the past few months as well. It's somehow taught me to. I seem to worry much less about how much mistakes or how much speed I have, as opposed to just concentrating and being able to be
Just
consistent.
getting through it. Yeah.
Yeah, like Womps. I've been getting through Womps maybe 80% of the time without making mistakes, and I'm able to.
On that note, Cheese, I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts going for Island Hop at the start of the run? What's your mentality regarding that?
I did it because the last 2 nights I did runs on stream. I think I only missed Island Hop once. I've been extremely consistent at it, and
doing it in a race though, that's like so ballsy.
I've done it in a race.
Yeah,
I've done it in a race before.
I did it in the 246 relay as well, and I got it perfectly.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Oh, so he's feeling confident then.
I just did it this time, but I was nervous, so like I kept getting a second frame wall kick, and I got. But
I've done it one time, and I'll probably never do it again in a race.
I would not attempt that when nervous. Also, I wanted to say that like what Cheese said about him like playing better and stuff, none of it's connected. The reason he's playing better is because he lost 70 world record and he's like going Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
possibly.
Just like look at the history of this game. Like every time he's lost world record, he just goes Super Saiyan.
I mean, it's possible. You might be right. I just don't know it.
I was like reading it in chat, and I was like, they probably have a point. It's got to be connected.
Yeah, I'm doing like the opposite to that right now. I'm like kind of chill, like taking a bit of a break from Mario and streaming a little bit. I'm playing here and there, but I haven't streamed last couple of nights either. I was going to stream last night and do a bit of a practice stream ready for today, but I just thought, you know what, we'll be fine. And I did all right. All things considered. So
yeah, dude. I think this is my first league race that has been a 48 so far and has been good. Actually, all the league races I've had so far have been like high 49s or low 50s.
Yeah, mine have high 49s too, and then I've had a low 50 as well. So
yeah, but I don't know. Maybe Punk is right, dude. So I got taken for record. Now it's 48 city all day long.
Yeah, I think I should be able to get at least a 48 in this tournament though. Should be able to.
Yeah.
That's if I could start playing again soon. Like, you know,
Right.
I'm probably like for the Big Simp Invitation, I did a lot of like no resets. I think I did just no resets for like 4 months, and it helped like a lot with like consistency and stuff. I just felt better. But
dude, the two people that I'm most afraid of racing in this 70-star league would be you and Punkay, and but maybe D whatever as well.
D
But
is fast.
I've seen you play for years and in tournaments, and you're always extremely consistent. So like you and Punkay are the ones that I'm looking out for.
Dude,
and then D whatever.
I think everyone should be afraid of D whatever.
Yeah.
D whatever's like he's either really, really, really fast, or he has like a decent run. But if he's playing well, he pulls crazy fast times.
Yeah.
I've noticed. Ouija is playing 70 a lot now as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
he just PV'd. He got 4808 yesterday or 2 days ago. That is, dude. When I'm thinking about it, it's this lineup for the 70-star Division 1 is so.
It's intense.
I can't say who would be top 4.
There's a lot of heavy hitters besides people like Vyro, of course.
I mean, Pyro is gonna get 48 any day now. Like he's had so much runs.
He's got it.
He got it.
He got it last night.
Really?
No.
48-52.
I feel so bad for not knowing. Well, there you go. Like so, yeah, Vyro's stepping up too. Like this is gonna be actually insane. And you know the finals are 3 months from now too. So like, who knows who's gonna have like a 47 or whatever by then. But
I like how everyone just abandoned 120 star.
I mean, it goes through waves, man. Right now, 70
Everything
star's
goes full
hot.
circle. Like 16 was hot for a while. It was 120 before that. Now it's 70. It'll go back around. 120's next, I reckon. So
It's actually true. Yeah, last year was 16 star with
yeah,
Aki and Ouija and stuff like that. This year's a 70 star year. Rip 120 star forever. Dude, 120 star, I think it's just at that stage where it's just, I don't know, it's too hard. Like, I know
I'm just gonna say it's like the category is too brutal. I need a break.
It's honestly too hard, man.
I'm gonna really try hard for 47 soon. Maybe in like a week or two, and I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna really like go hard doing runs and stuff. And I know I can easily get it like with known time saves. I just always do something ridiculous like miss a throw at the very end, or I don't know, get invis-walled in TTC and just don't recover from it. And it's one thing after another. I've hit 248.04s, 6 frames apart.
Sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention that you had like a pretty good lava boost in that race.
Yeah, well,
I almost died. Is that cheese or me?
You Biinny, you did like pro boost.
Yeah, I almost died. I always do that now. Actually, I've not done Tama Pillarless. Like I like don't get me wrong. The time save it's tempting me, but I really
honestly don't worry about it. I don't do it
I'm
either.
not.
I think it's
Just
way
for
too
47.
scary.
Yeah, just for 47, like just a high 47, because I'm gonna try 120 star after this and really like because I kind of need a bit of a break from 70 anyway after a 47. I think so. I'm kind of like I'm kind of just wanting to hit anything with a 47 at the beginning, and then I'm just gonna see if I can maybe start getting into 120 a little bit. Now's my chance. No one's playing.
Yeah, but I would mention though that I don't know if it's true, but this is my philosophy. Quick one is that when I do seem to spend a lot of time practicing and grinding stars over and over, and really the little things and trying to improve times, single star times, whatever, and I do runs, I don't know. I seem to first of all get more frustrated when I make mistakes, and second of all, almost lose consistency. So ever since I came back to this game, I've had tendinitis and whatever, and I haven't been practicing. Dude, I don't play this game up like at all. If I'm only when I'm streaming or doing a race.
That's me all the time. I
Yeah,
never play it off stream ever. I've never played this game off stream. Only ever when I go live, I play it, and then when I stop, I usually just shut off from it completely, bar looking at maybe a couple of streams and things on YouTube.
Yeah, but like doing races and runs, I just seem to concentrate much more on consistency, I guess, and it helps. But
Yeah,
that's my
I'm excited. When's the Punk A cheese race? That's what I want to know now. What did you get last race, Punk A? 48, 20, 22?
My last race in this tournament, it was a 48 something. My last like 3 races or something have been 48s.
Oh, it's gonna be a hot one. That is gonna be a hot one. I'll have to be watching that.
So my next race scheduled is against D whatever, which is also going to be a good race. But like I don't know when I go up against Cheese.
I don't know who I race next. I think I race to. Oh, it's live, right?
Yeah, we race on Sunday.
What race times have you got in the last couple of races?
50s.
50s.
He's the king of getting 50s.
Yeah, I'm not far off to myself. To be fair, I'm like 17 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel cut off. I'm just kidding. All right, GG's cheese. Yeah, GG's cheese.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. So thanks everybody for watching. It was really fun. Great race, 2 great competitors, and it was fun doing commentary. So take care, everybody. GG's, and have a good night.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.